Alright, he's Mega here, and we've got another desktop figure show and tell with Beatrice from ReZero, Life in a Different World from Zero. Okay, I just call it ReZero. Alright, this is the Ichibansho figure version. Okay, the exact title of this figure is Story is to be Continued. Okay, so this goes along with the Amelia figure that I got kind of recently. Okay, so I'll probably put a link to that video at the end of this video if you guys want to check out the Amelia video. Okay, but the Beatrice came out and I was like, well, you know what, I don't have a Beatrice figure yet, so I bought her. So okay, and it's just it's about that time the second season ended already. Okay, all right. So I got her from Amazon for $55, all right, and the shipping was free because I ordered her with a bunch of other stuff. Okay, unfortunately, you'll find out I don't recommend ordering figures straight from Amazon because they don't treat the figures well. Okay, the box is kind of messed up. Okay, if you don't plan on keeping the box, I think it's okay to order from Amazon, you know, because shipping is a lot nowadays, guys. If you don't care about the box, or if it's not a high dollar figure, okay, if it's like a scale figure or something, I would not order it from Amazon, is what I'm gonna say. Okay, they take very good care. Just if you order her with a bunch of stuff, it's gonna, you know, and depending on what that stuff is, it may damage your box. Okay, so that's just a fair warning there, guys, if you're gonna order anything from Amazon. But I got her for $55. I think that was a pretty good deal. So let's go check her out. Alright, so here's the box. Beatrice from ReZero. Alright. Ichibansho figure, or also known as Ichibankuji in Japan. It's a Bandai figure, okay? By Bandai, Ichibankuji. And this is the story to be continued, okay? I think that's what that says there, okay? And then you got the ReZero logo right here. Very kind of plain cover here. You got kind of some black and gray stripes coming down here, and then just a kind of like a velvet colored, like almost purpley or a burgundy color solid background. Okay, and then you've got I would say 75% window here. You can see a lot of the figure. Would this make a good box figure? You know what, I think it would, because there's a window on top too to let light in. Okay, but there's no windows on the side, unfortunately, so maybe it doesn't make a good box figure, I'm not sure. But here you go. He says Beatrice here, ReZero. Alright, and then there's a bunch of diamonds background. Alright, here, very plain background. As you can see, this is where the damage to the box is. Yeah, dude, it damaged it pretty well. I ordered her with a bunch of solar panel stuff, and yeah, it damaged the box pretty bad. Alright, but the figure should be okay. So this figure is distributed by Bluefin. Okay, Bluefin is distributor for Bandai in North America. Alright, all in English back here. And then yeah, so this Ichibansho figure is made for the American market, is what I'm gonna say. Okay, alright, it's made out of PVC and ABS here. Okay, alright, same as the other side right here. You can see it's a little damage here still. Some spider webbing right here. Okay, well, let's check the top of the box out. There is a diamond on the top. There's kind of like a diamond theme going on here. All right, there is a Kadokawa logo there on the bottom left. Okay, and the bottom is white. All right, let's go unbox her. Okay, before I put the box away, I just want to show you what's in the inside. Alright, it's just a bunch of diamonds. Okay, it's that kind of pinkish diamond checkering pattern. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's Beatrice, fully assembled. All right, so when it comes out of the package, it's just the base and then the whole figure itself, and then a bunch of plastic wrapped around it. All right, wasn't hard to assemble at all. Not like the Karumi figure that I just did. Okay. And yeah, so it's kind of one of these funky bases where like there's a peg that goes all the way through the bottom. All right, there's a double peg on, I think, this foot, and then there's a single peg on this foot. And I kind of know, it's not even in there all the way, man. Oh. I think her dress keeps her, I don't know, I'm probably scratching the figure, okay? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get her in there, alright? I'm not gonna lie. But there she is. So, yeah, there's 2 pegs here, and then there's a single peg holding her foot right there, okay? And, alright, so let's do a quick 360 of her, and then I'm gonna take a closer look at her. We'll take a closer look at her, and then we'll scrutinize any kind of defects that I find, okay? Okay. See you in a bit. Okay, I've looked her over. Okay, and I can tell you she's not perfect, but she's a prize figure, so I can forgive her for that. Okay. So let's start from the base, and then we'll work our way up. Okay. All right. There we go. So there's the base. The base is just kind of clear, circular base. That's I would say maybe a 1/4 inch tall. Alright, and it's got this kind of doily, there's like a butterflies and doilies and stuff pattern all around it, okay? It's clear. Alright, one thing I gotta ding him for on the base is it's not flat, man. What happened there, dude? It got like warped or something? I don't know, maybe these little pegs are sticking out on the bottom. I made sure I pushed the pegs up all the way, okay? So yeah, I have to ding him for that, man. It's just... that's not proper, okay? It's gonna flop around. If I have an earthquake, she's definitely gonna be moving around. So let's say, all right, there's an earthquake where I live. All right, okay. So let's start at the feet. Oh boy. Okay, I saw something that I didn't see before. A big mistake. All right, and I don't see it anywhere. All right, yeah. So I tell you now, man, that was just the final thing that make this figure. I don't like it already. Okay, the Amelia was okay, guys, but this one is not so good. All right, and now I don't know, whoever put this figure together didn't do such a good job with this one. All right, so I can tell you, we're taking a look at her feet. There's one of these butterfly thingies right here, right? Well, it's missing the other one right there. It's gone. All right. I don't have a picture of the figure. Hold on. Let me go look at the Amazon picture. Oh, there's not even a picture of that. I can't see her feet in the Amazon picture of the ad. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be like that, okay, guys? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be another one of these over here, okay? It looks like there's like a hole here, all right, where her foot is. There's supposed to be something that goes in there, okay? Like a peg or something that sticks that butterfly on there, okay? Now the shoes she's wearing are kind of low-heeled shoes. That's what I'm gonna say. It actually does have some kind of shading. It's like kind of darker on the top. That, or they just didn't paint it very good. I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you flat out right now. When they painted or assembled this figure, it was in a dusty place, okay? They did not take the best care to keep dust off her. There's like dust all over this freaking figure, okay? I had to wipe a bunch off, okay? And it didn't come from my room, all right? I'll tell you that. Anyway, yeah, so her socks are kind of like this kind of dark purple color, and then it's striped, okay? It's like pink and then this dark red color right here. All right. Some of the stripes don't look like they're painted so well. You can kind of see like it's kind of like sticking out here and stuff. All right. That's what I want to say. increase the brightness there. Okay, so we're gonna talk about her legs now. Yeah, so she's wearing these kind of like, it's like a stocking, I guess. It's a whole stock. It's a thigh-high stocking. All right, it goes from her, all the way from her feet up to her thighs. Okay, and they're striped, and it's a pink color and like a dark purple color, sort of, kind of like her whole dress. That's her whole outfit, right? Yeah. Okay, paint is okay, I guess. It looks like they missed a spot here. Okay, there's like a line right here that should have been where there should be paint there. Okay, and right here too. It says some of the paint is not like in the right area or the lines. Okay, yeah, there definitely should have been paint right here. All right, this is kind of already not a good figure, guys. So there's some overspray right here. Okay, it looks all splotchy, or it's glue or something. That doesn't look very nice. Okay, and you can see into the dress. That's kind of nice. It's kind of white and pink in there. I have to kind of applaud them a little bit. They try their best to add some kind of shading to this figure. Okay, Ichibanko's a big fan of shading in the figures. All right. So there is, yeah, so there you got some big pink bows here on the side. It's very frilly dress, sort of, kind of. And so the bottom is kind of like, it's like they painted it white, and then they tried to add some very light colored pink shading. And it looks okay, I guess. You could definitely tell, you know, they use like a stencil or something. Because it just disappears right here, you know. So there's not really a whole lot of gradient to it, is what I want to say. Yeah, and it's lighter here, and it's darker here. So it's like there is shading, but it's just not very consistent. Okay? And like at the very tips, it kind of gets brighter. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they tried to shade it, but they didn't do a very good job. Okay, and then the rest, the frilly stuff here is just white. Okay? So I can see some dust speck there. Alright. The ribbons look pretty nice, though. I give them that. All right, I think that's a dirt right there. Yep. Like a black speck of dirt right there. I just wiped off. See? So, I mean, they didn't do very good QC work with this. That's what I want to say. All right, but the ribbons actually look pretty nice. Yeah. Looks like a pillow, sort of. Okay, so let's go talk about the rest of the dress, okay? She's got this big poofy skirt on, all right, and it's like they tried, like it once again, I told you, they try to add some shading, but they just don't do a good job of it. Okay, it's like they painted it one color, okay, and then they darkened it with another color, okay, and it just didn't do a good job. It doesn't follow it very well. All right, they used like too big an airbrush size or something, I don't know. Yeah, and I could see a mold line right here. Okay, the line is it's not too bad actually for the dress. Okay, you can see it overlap right here, this line right here. Yep. Okay, right here it kind of, I don't know, it gets darker right, yeah, it gets darker right there. Doesn't go all the way up right here. Okay, this one doesn't go all the way up. This one goes all the way. Okay, you can see that disappear into there. This one doesn't go all the way, so all the lines on the dress are no bueno. This is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, this one, there's like it kind of overlapping here. Okay, and then there's like a mark here, like an overspray or something. I don't know. It just looks kind of funny. Look at it in the light. Yeah, you can see it. Yep. Okay, and then like, yeah, there's some folds here and stuff, and they tried to add some kind of shading to it, but it just doesn't, you know, I don't know, it just makes the dress look kind of weird. Okay, you can see it's getting darker right here. Okay, so they shot some shading over here. Okay, and they shot some shading here and here. Okay, very mechanical is what I'm gonna say. Okay, other than that, skirt looks all right. Okay, yeah, I think so. It kind of looks kind of funky here, the line right here. All right, but I think it's because of maybe this fold here. I can forgive him for that. Okay, is that a piece of dirt? No, it's right there. It's, yeah, it's just like a piece of like a speck of the paint. There's something on there. Okay, but it ain't coming off. Yeah, man, Hades Omega is kind of disappointed in this figure, you can tell. Okay, so let's go look at the top part of the dress. Alright, so it's kind of like she's wearing a jacket with some kind of big kind of shoulder. It's like she's wearing a blouse with like these kind of shoulder pads on it. She's very slender too. Yeah, it's just got these two little kind of bonnet thingies here, or little balls at the end of the strings right here. All right, she's holding a book. She's not really holding the book though. You can see her hand. There's a big gap between her hand and the book. All right, so it's just kind of just floating there, right? You can definitely tell it's been glued to her arm or something. Okay, and yeah, so you can see there's some stuff in the book. It looks like something about cats she's reading, okay? Maybe it's something about Puck, I don't know. And you can't read it. It's not in any language, all right? But it looks pretty nice. The book actually looks good, to tell you the truth. There's a butterfly down here, okay? Butterfly. I know you can barely see it, but the book actually looks nice. I have to say the book is probably the nicest part of this figure, okay? You can even see the pages, okay? The different pages and stuff from the top there. The book is the best thing about the figure, that's it. Okay, and obviously she's a librarian, so and then so you've got a pink part of the dress here, and then there's a white part on the side here, okay? And then you got these pink ribbons right here. So the top of the dress actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, and then you got some shading around here, okay, and it gets lighter over here. So the shading actually looks good on the arms too. All right, and she's got this big ribbon here. Like I said, with the other ribbons, these ribbons turned out really good too. All right, somebody else must have done the ribbons. That's all I'm going to say, all right? It's a pink ribbon with like some kind of like white kind of accents to it, all right? And kind of these frilly stuff here. Again, with the butterflies. All right, that's her thing, you know. Beatrice. And then there's this kind of shoulder coat is what I don't know what to call it, but yeah, and then it's got these poofy ends to it, or these fur ends. See how unstable the figure is? And then there's and then there's more floofy stuff around here. All right, and then yeah, look at her. Look at this button here. All right, the button is shaped like a butterfly also. Okay, I've never looked at Beatrice this close before. Okay, and I'm noticing a lot of things. It's the butterfly theme. Okay, the ribbons in her hair actually look really nice. Okay, just like the other ribbons. They did a good job with the ribbons. Everything else just kind of sucks on this figure. Okay. Okay. The hands okay. Hands are okay. You can see it's like she's putting like a dent in her jacket, or the top of her dress right there. All right, and you can see into the sleeve here. It's okay, I guess. The white paint is kind of too flat. I kind of don't like the look of the white paint on this figure. All right, yeah, just look at all the white. It just looks kind of flat. Okay, be nice if they made it a little bit glossier, in my opinion. Okay, but yeah, the sleeves look really good on this figure too. The white part of the sleeves, the molding is really good. I like it. Okay. All right, so let's go look at the hair. Okay, the hair is like pretty bad, guys. Yeah, so there's the Beatrice bread roll hair. Okay. They're nice and curly, and they're horribly painted, okay? I'll tell you that now. She's got that kind of blonde hair, and it becomes translucent as it gets to the tips. I'm like, why even bother, okay? If you guys can't do it, I've seen figures that have done it right, okay? That they can make a painted part go to a translucent part, and it transitions nicely. This does not transition nicely. It's just kind of all splotchy and stuff, where it transitions from the solid paint to the translucent part of the plastic. Yeah, it looks like dookie, okay? You can see this big old mold line down here, Yeah. And then yeah, there's like dirt and specks all over it. I took a bunch of it off already, all right? And then it just like there's like no paint inside the inside of her hair and stuff. They should have just painted it one color. It would have looked better. That's what I'm gonna say, okay? Same thing with this one. This one actually looks better. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this one looks like doo-doo. This one looks halfway all right, okay? See, it transitions from like a solid color to no paint, okay? And the molding looks okay, I guess, except for that, yeah, this got that mold line again. You can tell it's right coming down all the way down here. You can see it. All right, is there one on the other side? Yeah, there is. And there's like some like overspray and stuff. Oh, it's like, yeah, it's like stronger in some parts and others. Oh, it's horrible, man. The hair is just horrible. Like, ugh, I didn't want to look at it, man. It looks like they did try to add some shading to the back of her hair. Okay, the back of her hair actually looks okay. Okay, she's kind of curls here that don't look so good. Okay, and then she's got the little crown on. It looks all right. It's kind of gold and like it's almost like a metallic red. Actually, looks all right. Okay, and then there's the Beatrice's huge face and forehead. They got the eyes right, you know, the eyes. She's got the butterflies in her eyes. Just kind of got that kind of blank look in her face, typical Beatrice, right? And then here you can see it. Yeah, it goes from solid, the golden color to as I don't know. Is that the way her hair really is in the anime? I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it changes color at the tips. So I think that's what they're trying to go with, you know. I think it would have looked better if it was just one color. Like I said, like they tried and they've kind of failed. But this doesn't look too bad actually. So it's kind of solid, and it goes clear again, and the molding looks good on it too. So at least these kind of bangs look all right. That's what I want to say. Okay, the skin on her face looks all right. It's not too shiny. And it's not too dull. That's what I'm going to say. Maybe it's a little on the dull side. Just a little bit. But other than that, I think it looks okay. Her ears stick out a whole lot. But her ears look good, too. It looks like a normal ear. Okay, she's got big ears. She's got big ears, big head, little body. That's Beatrice for you. Okay. So I think that's all we can talk about. Guys, sorry. There's not too many nice things about the figure. Okay, the Hades Mega, we'll talk about the nice things, and then we'll talk about what I don't like about this figure. The ribbons are very nice. These came out really nice. I can tell like somebody else did them, okay? Every ribbon that's on this figure looks pretty good, okay? I like it, okay? The upper part of her dress looks better than the bottom part, all right? And the shading, I wish they just didn't try to shade it, because the shading looks really poorly done, okay? The lines are okay, okay? It's prize figure stuff, all right? I understand, but yeah, they could have done a little better job with it. Yeah, the top of the dress looked really good. The book looks really good, okay? I have to give them that. The book looks good, but she's not really holding it, okay? It's just kind of floating. It's just glued to her arm. You can literally see it. It looks like it's glued to her arm right here, okay? The frilly stuffs on the dress looks okay, all right? And the shading actually on the top of the dress was okay. And you know, it's got a lot of those little details like the butterflies and stuff. They got that right. Some of the gradients were okay, all right, like this one, but the other one wasn't. Okay, it's just inconsistent, all right? It's one size look better than the others, I want to say. The top of the head looks okay, all right? The hair, the paint and the molding and everything. For the most part, the molding looks okay on the figure. But yeah, just really the hair curls look really bad on this figure, man. That is the worst part of the figure, okay? Okay, so yeah, let me talk about what I don't like, all right? There's parts missing from the figure, all right? The butterfly's missing from here. The paint is not in the lines, all right? The lines aren't very liney, all right? The shading is horrible. At least they tried, okay, but I gotta give them that. At least they tried. The base is wobbly, all right, like wasn't cut right, or it's warped or something. Yeah. What else? Yeah, and then there's the bad mold lines on the curls here. The curls just look horrible, dude. The paint on it, and there's a lot of dirt. All right, I can tell you now. If you looked at the top, we didn't look at the top, but I can tell you. Let me take the camera off. You'll see some dirt in here. Okay. All right, look at the top of the curls. Top of the curls don't look very good, but like somewhere around here, I saw a bunch of just dirt or something, or like spider webs or something. Yeah, see, if you look into the curls, you can see some like specks of dirt painted onto into the figure. Okay, like here, see, there probably was a piece of dust there that came off. Because it's missing some paint there. It's just really bad. And for whatever reason, yeah, the top of the head looks okay. Yeah, I just found like lots of specks of dirt on this figure. So whoever assembled it, there's the book, if you guys are wondering what that looks like in the book. It's probably a picture of Puck or something. Just doing some research on the... Okay, so yeah, I have to say I'm very disappointed in this figure. I paid $55 for this figure. That's still a good chunk of money, okay? That's how much like a nice figure would cost back in the days is what I want to say, all right? It's just the bad stuff about the figure outweighs the good stuff about the figure, all right? Other than, like, it looks good from a distance, I'll tell you that. She looked good from a distance, all right? There's not too many Beatrice figures out there. That's what I'm going to say. I think there's only like 2 of them. I think so. This is it, guys. This is what we got. Poor Beatrice, man. I feel sorry for lots of there's lots of little oversplay and like blotches and stuff everywhere. The ribbons look really good, okay? The ribbons in the book, all right, are the best part of the figure. All right, the rest is, yeah, you know, the little crown thing she's wearing too, it looks all right too, okay? All right, so there you go. Fans of ReZero, you will be kind of disappointed, all right? Now, I'm not going to lie. This is a prize figure, and your mileage may vary. You may get a good one. Hades and May just happened to get a bad one because I got the Amelia from the same, like, I think the Amelia is the companion figure for this. And because they came out about the same time, all right? And the boxes look the same. It's the same name and everything for the figure. And the Amelia was not this bad, all right? The Amelia was pretty good is what I want to say. This one, yeah, you know, maybe whoever was working on her that day was having a bad day. That's all I'm going to say, man. But yeah, this is not the stuff I would expect from like a Ichibansho figure, Bandai figure, okay? I expect something better than this, okay? So yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in it. But from a distance, it looks all right. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day. I will have some 360 shots and close-ups of the figure, and that's the end of the figure. Thanks for watching.